You know, after some consideration and thinking about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, I'm not really hyped for this movie. I'm incredibly hyped for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I needed this movie like yesterday. What's going on, everyone? James here with another real reaction, and that's right, I'm about to get in my car and zoom on over to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. A huge thank you to Sony Pictures Animation for giving me the chance to watch this early for review. I was thinking about web slinging over there. My doctor told me he advises against it. The film hits theaters June 2nd and has 3 directors attached. Joaquim dos Santos, who is someone I absolutely love. If you are familiar with The Legend of Korra and Avatar The Last Airbender, he's directed some of those episodes, so that name should be very familiar to you. And he's joined by Kemp Powers, and then you also have Justin K. Thompson. And this cast, as you know, is stacked. We got some returning voices and some new actors voicing characters that I cannot wait to see on the big screen. We have Shameik Moore, who voices Miles, Haley Steinfeld, who voices Gwen, Oscar Isaac as Miguel O'Hara or Spider-Man 2099, Issa Rae as Jessica Drew or Spider-Woman, Jake Johnson as Peter B. Parker, and Brian Tyree Henry as Jefferson Davis, Miles' father. And guys, the story here is, yes, playing into this multiversal concept. A lot of Spider-Men and some Spider-Women are coming into the fold here, so if you don't know much about the movie, let me just read a little bit of a summary without spoiling anything. Miles Morales catapults across the multiverse, where he encounters a team of spider people charged with protecting its very existence. When the heroes clash on how to handle a new threat, Miles must redefine what it means to be a hero. Y'all already know I am hyped for this movie, because if you don't know, I gave Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse a 5 out of 5. It is the best Spider-Man movie behind Spider-Man 2, because Spider-Man 2 for me is still like top tier. I love that movie so much. But Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse just blew away all of my expectations for what a Spider-Man movie could be, both on the big screen and in an animated medium. I love that movie. I actually rewatched it again before this screening, and it's still a 5 out of 5, y'all. It's still incredible. And what helps is I actually just beat Spider-Man Miles Morales on PS4. I know I'm about 3 years late, right? But it is just an incredible experience that gets me even more excited to learn about the character of Miles. And guys, I just cannot wait. As a Spider-Man fan, my favorite superhero of all time, I cannot wait to sit down and watch this movie. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give you my reaction, but in case you haven't already, hit the big red button below and subscribe for more out-of-theater reactions just like this. Let me know down below in the comments as well what you think of my reaction. So, I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to get in my car and listen to a lot of Spider-Man scores on the way there. Yeah. Alrighty, you guys, so I just got out of the theater for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and I wanted to film my reaction in the theater, but that didn't work out because they were playing some sort of promotion. However, I am so happy to report that Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is a masterpiece. And it's rare that a sequel is also a masterpiece, because Into the Spider-Verse is a 5 out of 5. And I know I'm dropping my full review tomorrow, but let's just say the star rating is very similar for Across the Spider-Verse. It takes what the first movie did so well, and it expounds on every element in the sequel. It is a cinematic achievement in every sense of the word. I mean, the animation is on par and even more impressive at times than the first film. I loved what Shameik Moore and Haley Steinfeld what they were able to bring together. I think that their stories are more fleshed out in this sequel. There's a heavy emphasis on Gwen's background too, so if you're a big fan of Spider-Gwen, you're gonna love what they did here in the movie. But we also have the moments with the Morales family. I loved Rio Morales and Miles, their connection. I feel like what Miles is trying to prove in this film
is his purpose as Spider-Man and as Miles Morales. So there's a heavy emotional weight here that was not present in the first movie. Even though the first film had some emotional moments, I felt that there was a more mature tone in the sequel, and just blown away. The soundtrack is excellent by Metro Boomin. The score is incredible, and we'll talk all about these elements, some of my standouts and favorite moments as well, in my full review tomorrow. So again, you're going to want to get subscribed to the channel down below. You're not going to want to miss it. I just, as a Spider-Man fan, I'm just blown away. I mean, what did I just witness? I just witnessed greatness. It's just beautiful. So kudos to everyone involved, but y'all, I am just beside myself. I can't wait to talk about this movie. I literally had an out-of-body experience at one point as a Spider-Man fan, and we'll also talk about that tomorrow. So y'all, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll catch you at the next screening. They did it, bro!